this is Care Bear. I'm actually about 7 hours post-op now. I've done 2 walks so far. I've been, I just kind of did like a straight walk of two laps, and then I did 2 laps around the nurse's station. My mouth is like really, really dry, but I'm able to eat ice chips, which is just heaven right now. It's so great. My pain, like we're trying to keep it at under 5, and so when I get to a 4,
on a scale of 1 to 10.
on a scale of 1 to 10, we're trying to keep it under 5. So when it gets to 4, they give me Lortab, right?
Lortab,
which is a little tiny. It looks like a coffee creamer, like a liquid coffee creamer cup. And I'm able to just kind of take sips of that, and it tastes like really, really, really strong cough medicine. But I found that if I didn't breathe through my nose, I didn't taste it. I could kind of feel it on my tongue, like, because it was like tingly on my tongue, or like you know how like alcohol is really tingly on your tongue. It was kind of like that. One thing that the surgeon told my family was that I actually had a
hiatus herniated diaphragm.
Herniated diaphragm, which apparently I had a hole in my diaphragm that the stomach was pushing through, and it was, I don't know if it was a result of and a cause of my acid reflux, but he was able to stitch that up, and so it will alleviate the acid reflux for sure, he said. So that's wonderful, because I suffered from acid reflux every day, and it had never really been diagnosed. I mean, I had told doctors that I had it, and they mostly had just kind of poo-pooed it, that, oh, you need to not eat so late, or you need to not eat so much, or whatever, but like, had never really addressed the situation to try and treat it. So what a blessing, because I wouldn't have ever known if I hadn't, if he hadn't been in there. So that's great. And so my surgery was a little bit longer than he expected. It was about 3 hours. I'm sorry, I'm so, eat. What else? I have my CPAP machine here. I'm sleeping mostly. I'm just kind of, my husband's here, he's watching TV. I don't know if I told you the time, it's 1 a.m. right now, so I got out of surgery at 6:30?
Like 6:30.
6:30 was when I got out of surgery. They were able to see me, my family was able to see me at what time?
8 o'clock when they wheeled you out.
8 o'clock. And I was kind of worried that it was going to seem like forever in recovery, because I was thinking I was going to come out of anesthesia and they were going to want to do a bunch of stuff before they were going to let me see my family, or my husband in particular. And it was kind of nice, because I was just like zonked out. I mean, I could hear what they were saying, but I was not interested in like getting up and dancing with anybody. So it was kind of nice just to be able to relax. And then when I was able to see them, I don't know if I said this earlier, but I did a lot of closing my eyes and talking, and I was fully aware of what was going on, and I could hear and I could reply and stuff like that, but it just, I couldn't really open my eyes. I could open my eyes, but I also had ointment in my eyes, so whenever I would open them, I would have like this, it was like really blurry. So, what time are we at?
4 minutes in.
4 minutes in? That's it? Okay, good. So I wanted to show you my incisions. I think I have 7. He anticipated 6, but I think he may have made an additional one for the hernia. So,
there's one there.
Yeah. So
it's kind of a long one. It's probably 1.5 inches. There's another one there. These little tubes are, the lady described it as a Novocaine. So it just kind of numbs it out so it doesn't hurt.
There's a little ball of, it's called Q-Wet. On Q. It's a little baggie of, they call it the grenade of happiness. It's dropped on my stomach.
You're right.
Yeah, so it's like this little grenade. It's got it's like a little ball. It's got the medicine in it, and there's the thermometer that's attached to my skin.
These two things are the thermometers.
Okay, so it measures when my temperature starts to rise, and then it puts in the Novocaine around, like inside, I think.
Not
So-
actually Novocaine. I think it's just
Okay, yeah. It's
something like Novocaine.
It's a pain medication for the inside incisions and stuff, I think.
And that's going to come home with us, right?
Yes, it is, and I can shower in it and everything, and it's just, it'll be kind of nice to, to have, and then when it deflates all the way,
Yeah.
then, I'll be able to pull them out. So.
Yeah. So she's going to be at home. I'm going to yank these out of her.
Yeah, like
a lawnmower.
Like a lawnmower.
Or a chainsaw.
No. Don't you dare.
No, I won't. So she's got tape on. You can kind of.
I think it's glue.
Glue?
Yeah, it's a glue.
Oh, okay, well.
Which I love. I'm so glad I have these rather than like gauze and tape and stuff, because I don't have to deal with them at all. They'll just kind of, wash off as I shower and stuff, which I get to do tomorrow morning. They've been so phenomenally wonderful here. Everybody I have dealt with has been just wonderful. It's been wonderful. So I'm so glad that I've had such a great experience, and so far I'm doing really well, they said. So they're still anticipating I'm going to be able to go home tomorrow afternoon. So, what time is it?
6:45. Want to show the rest of the holes?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you were done. So Tim's going to point them out because I can't really see them very well.
Okay, so there's one here. There's one here, and I think that's just, I don't know if that was actually something that they worked with, or it's just specifically for this right here. There's one here next to the belly button. There's one here, and one up here. These two thingies right here taped are the
Another one? Oh, right here.
Oh yeah, sorry, another one there. So it's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and
they don't hurt at all. Like the actual incisions don't hurt at all. The pain is deeper inside, and the pain. It hurts when I breathe in really deep. So I'm doing my inspirational spirometer, something like that.
this thing here.
My little breathing machine.
You want to show them how it works?
Yeah. I've
Shush.
shown them before, but I'm gonna show you
Oh.
that I can do it. So my little mark is right there at about 2,000, a little bit above 2,000.
And you inhale.
So I have to do that 10 times every 2 hours, and I usually do it when I'm walking, like after I come back from walking.
Why do you have to do it?
It prevents pneumonia. It keeps my lungs
Free of fluid.
Free of fluid. Thank you.
Yeah. So.
So, which is interesting because I noticed that I'll cough every once in a while and I cough up like phlegm. So it's like I never would have noticed that I did.
Yeah.
So it's kind of.
She said that walking and the breathing exercise is very important for the recovery. Obviously, the breathing exercise will help prevent pneumonia because you'll be able to clear out all the goop in your lungs, and walking is important because
blood clots.
prevents blood clots.
And I do have my little. Oh yeah, show me my.
She's also got little neoprene type of beer huggy things that go on her leg. It's connected to this machine, which basically just squeezes her leg to get the blood clots.
It feels good. I really like it. It's kind of nice. Like it's like I'm having a pedicure without the water and the paint and everything. With the fumes. So everybody, I would recommend bringing chapstick for sure, because that was one thing that my lips were so dry this morning, and I was able to put chapstick on, and then
have it in your pocket when you come in.
Right, because they'll tell you to leave your overnight bag in the car, and I had it in there. My husband had to go get it. Is that right time?
10 seconds, or yeah.
Okay, so bring a chapstick, definitely. So Alright, thank you guys. I'll update maybe tomorrow again and put these online, so.